What's up, SPT World? It's your girl, Shauna, and today we're tripping on how to find true love.
That's right, Shauna. We're talking about not how to find, not how to look for, but how to attract true love.
I just want to ask you ladies 2 questions. 1, are you looking for love because you're trying to fill a void? Or 2, are you in love with the ideal of being in love?
Let's start tripping. Girl, you tripping. What you tripping on? Yeah, we tripping. This particular article that we are going to dive into is brought to you by pairedlife.com. Now we're going to cover, are you in love or are you in love with the feeling or the idea of being in love? So we're going to go through some differences so you can know exactly where you're standing and where you really want to be. Now,
right.
Being in love means feeling secure. Mm-hmm. Being in love with the idea of being in love is feeling insecure. Okay? You're going to feel insecure. You're not going to feel secure about yourself. Or even that relationship. Being in love means loving each other just as each of you are, not trying to change each other. Mm-hmm. Being in love with the idea of being in love is wanting the other person to fit an idea. Mm-hmm. Okay? Now, moving on. Being in love means loving yourself and honoring your needs. Mm-hmm. Being in love with the idea of being in love, always putting the other person's needs first. Okay, moving on. And lastly, being in love means knowing that arguments are a normal part in being in a relationship. It's gonna happen. Now, being in love with the idea of being in love, avoiding conflict at all costs for the fear that true love will disappear. Y'all don't have a real, truthful, meaning relationship if you're not tackling those hardcore problems and conflicts that's going to get you to know each other. Because if you're not knowing each other and you're not pressing some buttons, then it's all superficial and it still will crumble and fall apart. And your true love that you're trying to hold on to because you don't want to tackle those real questions and those real issues is going to go away anyways. So moving on, Shauna.
What does it mean to have true love? What is true love? True love is being secure in yourself and in your relationship. True love is understanding that both of you guys are first individuals who are in a relationship, a committed relationship as one.
Here's what we're about to do, ladies. We're about to go through signs that'll let you know whether or not you really are working with some true love or if you're working with the ideal of being in love. But we're going to dive into the key ones that I think most of us keep having hang-ups on.
Okay.
So the first one, hurt and annoyance. You think about your partner's feelings and avoid hurting them. You avoid inflicting pain. You are a person of your word.
Mm-hmm. Really?
It's only we.
Not 3.
And not 3. It's only we, not 3. Okay?
Yeah, that's right.
We're not talking about our kids, and you're actually talking about another woman or another man. That's 3. It's just we. Okay?
It's just we. Just me and you.
Me and you. Okay, and so moving on. Being inseparable. Now, being inseparable does not mean that you have to be with them at all the time.
Oh, okay.
Okay, at all costs. No, you still need your individuality.
You need your space, girl.
There's no wedge going in between the two of you. No family trying to tell you how to run your relationship. No friends that's trying to tell you how they would do it if they was in your relationship.
Girl.
And no outside influences of people who's attractive and you thinking about going that way just because. Okay, no, we're not talking about, you're inseparable. Meaning that there is some security there. You listen to each other and you don't let people come in between the two of you. You two work it out. Okay? Being open with one another. having a caring attitude with each other, the ability to resolve issues when they arise.
Right.
Okay? Don't sleep on those negative feelings.
Don't let them simmer.
And don't let them simmer. Okay, you tackle that. Supporting each other, even if you think what they have is a stupid idea.
Like, that's stupid.
That's just stupid. You don't just say that's just stupid. You help them understand. Have you thought everything out?
Just say it's kind of stupid. Don't be like it's stupid.
No, you can't do that.
Oh, you can't say it's kind of stupid.
You can't even say it's kind of stupid. No.
Like, Reggie, that's kind of stupid.
No, you say, Reggie, I think you might have a good plan, but let's think this through a little bit.
Okay.
It's a way of letting people know that they have a stupid idea that they haven't completely thought through. So I'm gonna help you out.
Hug, and then give him a hug.
And then give him, we love you so much. So giving one another priority. Okay. Not making plans without consulting with them first. No, consult with them first. This is what I plan on doing. So I want to give you priority by letting you know this is what I'm going to do. Right. So I'm not just disregarding it. And also giving them priority. What's another one? Giving them priority, Shauna. How about this? Just give them priority.
That's a good one, Tag.
I know.
You said it like 5 times, but every time you said, I was like, that is good.
Give them priority. Okay. And actions really do speak louder than words. Don't just
tell me what you're about to do.
Exactly what I'm about to do, what I'm fit to do. You ain't fit to do nothing. Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it. Just like Nike. Just do it.
Be like Nike.
Exactly. If you love me, show me you love me. You ain't got to tell me. Just
show me the money. Oh, wait.
Show me the, oh, that's the, yeah, okay.
That's different. That's a different topic. Okay.
That's different. Go ahead and give me a kiss on the back of my neck. You know, that lets me know you love me.
That's a different topic. Let's stay focused.
Take out the garbage. That shows me you love me. Pay the bills on time. That shows me time. Okay. Just be there. Just be there. Listen to me when I feel like talking.
Let me put my cold feet on you at night.
Yes. Let me, yeah, there you go. Cold feet on you at night. That shows. Okay, now making sacrifices. Oh, I like to go just a little bit. You're making sacrifices. Your partner might love a game which you do not find interesting at all. However, as they desire your company, you agree to accompany them and watch this game. Okay, so that's making is that really a sacrifice or accommodation?
No.
That's not a sacrifice.
That's not a sacrifice. It's like, oh, he want them Jordans, but we really need to pay our light bill.
Exactly. Now that's a sacrifice that's not wise. But please don't do that.
Come on now.
Don't do it.
Come on now.
Okay, so making sacrifices. We gotta cover that one a little bit. Surprising each other. Keeping it spicy, being unpredictable in a good way. And you are known to your partner's friends and family.
If you're a secret girl.
Yeah, and every week is always a reason why you haven't met them. That ain't love. That is not love.
Watch them holidays, girl.
Yep. If he get mad with you, y'all know y'all had to have heard this one. Break up with a girl right before the holiday. Sweetest day. Valentine's.
Watch out, girls. It's coming
always
up.
Creating some type of argument. They might not break up with you, but they make it for some type of reason why you made them so upset that they just can't stand to be around you at that time of the year. It's time to move around. But what's the difference between being accommodating or compromising and sacrificing?
What is a normal sacrifice? I guess which movie you want to see, right? That's not a sacrifice. Compromising. Compromising what movie you guys want to see at the show. That's a compromise. However, sacrifice is something like, like your time. Anything that have to do with your time, we all should have time to ourselves, but sometimes, we want to make sure that our partner feel loved and feel important. So instead of, doing something on your own, where it's like working out or doing your favorite hobby or something like that, you spending time with that person. You said, hey, this is what I like to do, but this is what I love to do. So you sacrificing your time to be with that person. Don't have the mindset of, how do I find true love? I know we say that a lot, but there's no such thing of finding true love. You lose your wallet, you can find your wallet. You know exactly the color of your wallet. You know what you have in your wallet. Therefore, you cannot find true love. You can only attract true love. And that's why a lot of us find ourselves in relationships where it is not the ideal situation to be in, because what we're looking for is, I want him to be attractive. I want him to have this side of money, this type of money coming in. I want him to look like this. Yeah, you will find exactly what you're looking for. However, again, you can't find love. You can only attract, because love is something that's inside, right? So whatever you attract is what you're projecting. When you are willing to make sacrifices for him and vice versa. And it's not like a sacrifice that he or she make because you are pressuring them to do it, or you're nagging them to do it. They doing it because they want to do it for you. That is a sure sign that you have attract love. Yeah, and so another one too that I want to double back to, which was number one. When a sure way to know that you have attract love is that when you're in a relationship with this person and there's no hurting. Love should not hurt. And what I mean by that, whether it's mental or physical, none of that should not be occurring in your relationship. That's when you know that you have attract true love, because he or she respects your feelings. They care about what you think. They care about your physical well-being. And so what I mean about they care what you think, not necessarily on a superficial level where, how you dress or, you know what I'm saying? They care about your feelings, right? They care about your feelings. Okay.
And then it should be open enough if they do hurt your feelings, that they'll be open to understanding and knowing you when you express that you hurt their feelings. They won't be put off or offended by it. They'll be willing to, initially, we all have our egos in place sometime. And when somebody say you hurt my feelings, I'm like, how did that hurt your feelings? Right. But then, they allow some space and like, okay, well, how did I hurt your feelings? They become more empathetic and curious about what did they do to hurt you instead of being on the fence.
And that is why before you start your journey or before you start getting the mindset, hey, this is what I'm ready to not find love, but I'm ready to attract love. That's why you need to be in a ready position. Like Tammy said early, be the type of woman or man that you want to attract. Make sure that you are already on point. Make sure that you had already mental up, meaning that you have everything lined up in place already. You're not looking for someone to fill a void. You're not looking for someone to make you feel happy. You are good, happy on your own. All you're doing is looking to attract
for somebody to complement what you already have going on.
To compliment. Because
I love what Steve Harvey said. I still haven't read the book, that book he wrote. But the thing is are you looking for a man or a woman, or are you looking for a project? Right. You looking for somebody you got to work on? Right. After you've already worked on yourself. Right. Or you still have some work that you need to do on yourself. Right. You want somebody to complement the strengths that you already have. You know what I'm saying? Right.
Yeah. And then also too, you just remind me, we're talking about before you have already attracted the person. Now, if you're in a relationship and there needs some work to be done, work on it. If that's if it's a healthy project to work on.
You know, you have a mean streak in you, and you want to work on that yourself, but you also want somebody attract a person who's going to be patient enough with you. We sometimes need people to help us find our way through that. Then think about it, focus on it. Envision the type of person that you want to attract. You want to attract a person who's patient, who will be patient with you when sometimes those mean streaks come out, and that won't run them away. And that you're going to be strong enough to take the criticism, because that's what you want to attract. You want to attract somebody that's going to compliment you and help build you up.
Mm-hmm. And you know what, Tammy, before we move on to are you ready to attract love? I just had a thought. We're talking about how to attract love, but I just want to say this real quick. Maybe you're saying, well, I'm not really necessarily looking to be in a relationship where I want to get married. That's fine. But I just want to just say this, just throw that out. Make sure you know what you want to attract, right?
Got to get clear on it.
Make sure you know what you're looking for. If you're looking for someone that you just want to kick it with, which is cool. I mean, that's cool.
You got to be careful with that one though.
Or are you looking for true love? Are you trying to find true love where that leads to marriage? Okay, so wrapping it up before we go, are you ready for love, right? Okay, so the first one I have here is, are you ready for the responsibilities of being in a relationship with someone? We have kids, we have jobs, we have families. So are you in a place where you are ready for the new responsibilities of being in a relationship? Because if you're not whole as a person, new relationship brings taking away time from your job, possibly taking away time from your kids, definitely taking away time from you. So make sure that you are ready for the new responsibilities of being in a relationship. If you are already struggling with personal issues, whereas it's struggling with trying to figure out how to navigate life with having a job and kids, or going to school and kids, or whatever it is, just make sure that you understand that being in a relationship means having responsibilities. I think a lot of us, we enter these relationships not thinking about the impact that it's going to have on not just us emotionally, but physically and in our time.
Yeah. So that'll help keep you out of that. Are you in love, or are you in love with the idea of being in love? And then moving on to the next one. Are you mentally ready to expose your heart? Are you ready to be a little vulnerable? And to allow someone new close to you and your kids, if you have them.
Yeah, and I just want to say, like, if you have low self-esteem or you working on you personally, this is not the time to invite someone new in, because you might run into somebody who may see that and who will see that. Like, if you seeking for love, your heart is going to be open. And if you come across someone who would take advantage of a situation, if they already feel that, oh, she has low self-esteem, or she will give me money, or she will give me sex without commitment, make sure that you are mentally ready. So just in case you run across a dude or a girl who want to take advantage of you, or who try to take advantage of you, you already mentally ready. Like, no, boo, no, keep it stepping.
And the only way to really know if you're mentally ready for a relationship and to make sure that no one is going to take advantage of your vulnerabilities, and that's you being open and wanting to open your heart, is by monitoring your thoughts. How are you thinking? Especially when you see someone that may potentially be interested in you and may be interested in them. What are some of the first thoughts that come to your head? Maybe he's just looking at me because I got this on. or maybe he probably really don't like me. I don't know. You're talking to yourself in a like doubtful way, but you're still willing and wanting to see where this may go, if this relationship is going to go somewhere. Already you defeated it. He's going to sense that, even if it's subconsciously, he's going to sense, or she is going to sense that you're not confident.
Right.
That is not attractive.
That is not attractive.
Hopefully, if you do decide to enter into a relationship where you're at a state of insecurity, that this person that is attracted to you and you're attracted to them is still going to mean well, and they have a good character, and they're going to say, there's something in this person that I like, which we're talking about you. There is something in this person that I like. I want to see where this goes, but don't leave those odds in their hands. Don't leave it in their hands.
Wait, did you say if you decide to enter a relationship, even though you have insecurities?
Yeah.
If you did. Well, yeah. Let's touch on that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. If that is real good, because a lot of us do decide to enter relationships when we know we already have these insecurities. Mm-hmm. And you're right. Make sure you be mindful of your thoughts.
Yes. Because your thoughts, sometimes you've heard the saying, we are our biggest enemies.
Right.
We are cut ourselves down worse than any enemy could ever do, because we know our truest and deepest feelings, insecurities, and thoughts. We know where we can hurt ourselves the most.
Yeah, I know we all have insecurities, but I kind of just, I don't know, that hurt my heart when you said that, because I never heard that said out loud. That is something deep. Are you entering a relationship when you already know you have insecurities? Yeah. And if so, like Tammy said, make sure you are aware of your thoughts. Now, I do not condone entering a new relationship if you have insecurities already, but I know a lot of us are doing that. But if you choose to do to do that, which will bring drama. It would just bring drama. But if you do make that conscious decision to enter a relationship or stay in a relationship when you already know you have insecurities, please be mindful of your thoughts, because your thoughts attract those emotions. Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah. Just be mindful of your thoughts. Yeah. Care about what you think.
Exactly. So practice that.
Because thoughts become beliefs.
Yes.
Right.
Now, and moving on, are you whole? Meaning that you are not looking for someone to complete you, but be an enhancement. So that's what I was saying. Compliment you. Compliment your strengths. Even compliment your weaknesses. And are you able to enhance someone else? Mm-hmm. So sometimes what we do, ladies, we'll cut somebody else down before they can cut us down. Mm. And instead of trying to help build that person up and build yourself up, we'll try to get to them first. Think about it. Now, remember, are you looking for love or trying to attract love? Or are you in love with the idea of being in love? Mm. Because in love with the idea of being in love, you're going to cut down somebody that is not fulfilling that idea. Mm-hmm. Even if they may be the right person, because you're in love with the idea, not with the person, not with yourself. And again, what about that, Shauna? In order to love somebody else, you got to love yourself.
You must love yourself. You cannot give what you do not have. Ask yourself, why do you even want to be in a relationship? That's most important too. Why do you want to be in a relationship? What are your goals? What are your expectations? Because if you are if you at a point where you want to attract love, true love, you want to attract true love, make sure that you have a plan of expectations. Because with anything, if you just walk into the grocery store and you're like, oh, I just get whatever, you're going to walk out of there with whatever and spending a whole lot more than you intended to.
Yeah, and still don't have the necessary ingredients to make a good recipe.
Right. So So make sure you know what you're looking for, why you're looking for it, and what are your expectations. Mm-hmm. What are your boundaries? What is the goal of accomplishing this love?
Yeah, and that leads you right into the next one is, do you have healthy goals? Do you have good examples of what you can compare to? Good examples. Not superficial ones now.
Right. Yeah.
Not your girlfriend that look like they're doing well.
Right.
But you really don't know how well they're doing and what sacrifices they had to make to get to that good relationship that they have with each other. You know, your girlfriend that has a loving relationship, it appears. You know what sacrifices they made. Do you know how much work that they have to put into themselves so that they could put it into the relationship as well?
Right.
And so with that said, our 2 questions that we're going to leave you with. Are you in love? Right, or are you in love with the idea of being in love? And what is the difference? Please comment in the section below. Leave us your advice that you have for people that you know may be in love with the idea of being in love, but they're not really in love. What advice do you have for them? You know what I mean? What advice do you have for them? Put it in the comments below. If you have questions that you maybe somebody else that's watching this may be able to help you with, put your questions down there below. Somebody out there has been through or are going through what you want to know about, and they could help you. Okay, so put your questions down there. If you really found some value from this video, don't forget to like it. Don't forget to follow us and subscribe so that we as a community in the SBT Sisters Be Trippin community, we can help you, we can support you, and we can get you to that level that you want to be within yourself.
Level up.
Okay?
So ladies, let's keep tripping.